Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Geno's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with a drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go-Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's Fruitcake Tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go-Mart.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at GoMart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR code to win big. You could score a $1,000 GoMart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&M's.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978, specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
In your time of need, call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia, providing all your needs for pre-needs, burial, cremation, and memorials. We have 2 locations to better serve the public: Wilson Smith Funeral Home in Clay, West Virginia, and Pennington Smith Funeral Home located in Golly Bridge, West Virginia. We offer personalized services and a caring staff. We are with you every step of the way. You will have peace of mind knowing that we are taking care of your loved one. Call Wilson Smith Funeral Home, 154 Main Street in Clay, West Virginia at 304-587-4244, or Pennington Smith Funeral Home located at 331 Main Street, Golly Bridge, West Virginia at 304-632-2111. Basil W. Smith Jr., LIC owner. Tracy Osborne, office manager. Hunter Jones, apprentice. Staff members Greg Fitzwater, Bobby Joe Harmon, and Candy Dorsey.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in to beautiful Bradley Field. This is WVRC Clay County Sports. I'm Alan Tanner alongside Jason Nichols this evening as we bring you some softball action in what was originally scheduled as a regular season game will now be just a scrimmage as the Lady Panthers are set to take on the visiting Lady Raiders of Roane County High School. Again, my name's Alan Tanner, and I'm alongside Coach Nichols, who's stepping in for Dill this evening. Coach, good to have you here. Are you ready for some softball?
Absolutely. It's a nice field, nice weather, brand new scoreboard breaking in today for the first time out in right center field. Great facilities that we've got here, and I'm glad that the girls get a chance to play in them.
Well, you are right. We mentioned it in the previous scrimmage. It was almost a little too cold to enjoy it, but tonight is perfect weather. Mm-hmm. It's not too hot, not too cold. That sun is just about to go down over the mountains, and we are ready for some softball. You're looking live. Let's see here. We got 2 shots for you tonight. One obviously from behind the pitcher's mound, so you're going to see a lot of that, and we'll get you a pan shot of the entire field there. Jeremy, go ahead and pan around there, and let's show the beautiful Bradley Field. There it is. You see the football in the background, and a very unique thing as not a lot of baseball or softball fields are built on the end of the football field.
Correct. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure that there's any like that. I know whenever we were in high school, we used to play high school baseball right here on this field. And but now with the way the turf is set up, it's a beautiful facility for our girls to have a chance to play on. That's an awesome thing.
Yes, and no worries about if it rains the day of, as long as it's not raining buckets out here when it's time to play. You can always play. So,
absolutely. As long as there's no lightning or thunder, you can play ball.
I love it. And we're glad you're here. If you're not able to be here in person, you have a very good seat tonight because we have all the action right here for you in WVRC Clay. Let's talk about what we got here. We got a lineup here. I'll start with, or Coach, why don't you let us know who we got for, what's the lineup look like for Clay County?
Okay, leading off, batting first, number 12, Brooklyn Morton, playing pitcher. Batting second, number 5, Emma Arnold will play shortstop today. In the third spot, number 13, Hannah Gandy will do the catching. And in the fourth spot, number 10, Riley Murphy will be at third base. In the fifth spot, number 3, Addison Taylor will play first base, Murphy third base. And in the sixth spot, number 26, Layla Parker will be out in center field. Batting seventh, number 7, Roxy Schoolcraft will be playing second base. Batting eighth, number 11, Lainey Sears will be in left field. And batting ninth, number 2, Lily Nichols will be in right field.
And, Coach, of those names, you got 4 freshmen. You've got another 4 sophomores, which is 8 of the 9. And then Emma, the lone senior on the team. So very young, but a very talented roster for the Lady Panthers, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. These girls have won a lot of ball games over the years, but they're young. It's high school, different level than what they've all of their accomplishments coming up through middle school. So it's going to take them a little bit. The first scrimmage didn't go our way, but this second scrimmage, and kudos to these coaches who had the game not being able to be a regular season game due to limited practices where school was shutting down. So they just turned it into a scrimmage. So hats off to them for that.
Yeah, you're right, because we originally thought this was canceled, and can't play regular season game without, I don't know how many practices it is. Do you know what the number is?
You have to have 12 practices to be able to play an official game, 7 to scrimmage.
So we'll just turn it into a scrimmage, and they'll come over here. So, yeah, both coaches, as you can see on your screen there, the coaches are meeting with the umpires tonight. It looks like it's Amanda Shelton and Doug Thomas will do the umpiring for this game. And for the Raiders, now I know this is a Lady Raider team. Of course, anytime it seems like over the past little while that when it's girls sports in Roane County, they have been very successful.
Absolutely.
And I imagine, I don't know a ton about them, but we're about to find out, but I imagine they're a pretty good softball team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run down here some of the players you're going to see. Lead off, number 5 is Marissa Holcomb, and she's also playing shortstop. Number 2, Avery Helbig will bat second. She's playing second base. Number 10, Lexi Mitchell will play center field and bat third. In the cleanup spot is number 6, Joplin Harlan, and she is also pitching, and I've heard that name on the basketball floor, I know. So I'm imagining she's a pretty good softball player. Mm-hmm. Autumn Kraft will bat fifth. She's wearing number 20, and she plays left field. Number 21, Chloe May will bat sixth, and she's playing third base. Number 12, Asant Thanbar, and I hope that we're pronouncing that right, but she will be playing first base, batting seventh. In the 8 hole is Addison Spencer, and she's number 15. She'll also do the catching, and rounding it out is number 3, Sienna Sampson, playing right field for the Raiders. So, should be a good one. We'll take a very quick break here, and I want to thank all our sponsors. And again, if you'd like to be a sponsor, please do so, because we're going to try to bring you a lot of baseball and softball action. So hopefully we'll be able to do that, but we can't do it without sponsors. So if you can sponsor, we would greatly appreciate that. We're going to shout out our sponsors that we do have because we greatly appreciate them. And when we come back, it will be time for some softball action. Thanks, everyone. We will be right back.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Welcome back here as the Lady Panthers take the field. They'll get a few warm-up tosses in here. It's Brooke Morton, as Coach you mentioned, on the mound tonight, pitching to Hannah Gandy around the infield. I want to mention something about Brooke. She's on the mound tonight. We're going to miss her glove out in center field. The first web gem of the season in the scrimmage, and she made one heck of a play out in center field against Calhoun.
You know, Brooklyn, I call her Brooklyn. Brooklyn Irene is what I refer to her as.
Irene.
And even though her middle name's not really Irene, but that's okay. But Brooklyn is just a special softball player. She can play anywhere. She's played second. She's played short. She's pitched. She likes to play the outfield, and that's good because the older you get, the more, you need those outfielders. When you're younger, a lot of the times the balls never hit out there, but as they get into the high school level, outfield is one of the most important positions. So, that's why you'll see somebody like her or Layla out in center field because they got to man that up.
Yeah, and great athletes can move around. And this is, I'm learning a lot about softball, especially I'm sure I'll learn a whole lot this spring. But a lot of teams will pitch one pitcher for most of, if not all of the games, and this is a team we saw 3 or 4 arms that are very capable of pitching any night to any team and being successful at it, not just out there throwing the ball around. They're pitching.
Yes, absolutely. Between Brooklyn, Riley Murphy, and Layla Parker, not very many teams are fortunate enough to have 3 quality and above average, even into the good category pitchers, and we have those, and they're young, so they're just going to get better as it goes. They are the 3 that led us in the middle school. Back whenever I was helping Coach Turley and Coach Clemon coach the middle school team, they led us to the championship game back then, and those girls are just, coming into their own as high school players.
And we are set to go. It's going to be Morton facing off. And who we got here, Coach?
We have Marissa Hokum. We have Avery Helbig and Lexi Mitchell.
All right, that first pitch is in there. It's a ball, just a bit low. So 1-0 the count now as we are all set to go. This pitch in there maybe just a little high. I can't get the strike call there. So it's 2-0 the count now.
You don't want to dig yourself a hole. You want to come out there, just throw strikes. That's what we used to tell Brooklyn. Just get the ball over the plate.
Here's the next pitch. That one inside now. She's trying to adjust. Finds herself down 3-0 in the count. Again, this is the leadoff batter, so nobody on base here. Let's see if she can't get one in there. Make her put one in play or at least throw a strike here. This pitch just a bit low, so that's going to be ball 4, and we have the first runner on base.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. That's not Brooklyn. Brooklyn will battle back. She'll get her strike zone down, and then she'll throw strikes consistently throughout.
Helbig now steps to the plate, and Morton is back on the mound, ready to go. A showing bunt, runners off and going, and she's going to be in there safely at second. So immediately taking off and running, and that's no surprise as that pitch was low for a ball. But Roane County, a very good softball team, and they got runners. When they get them on, you're going to see them moving.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk, a 1-pitch pass ball for a ball, a runner on second. Again, this is things that you have to limit in order to win ball games.
That pitch high, and early on, a little bit of trouble for Brooklyn trying to find the strike zone here. She'll get it settled down. I have her at Brooklyn in the classroom, very smart young lady. I'm sure she'll get this settled down. And again, another ball just a little bit out of that strike zone here. So trying to find her way. 3-0. She does have a base open here as Helbig stands in. I imagine she's taken all the way. And this one is a little low. So again, she's just kind of just missing around the edges of the strike zone. She's right there, so she'll get settled down here. Coach Parker's going to let her work through it now.
We have Lexi Mitchell, the center fielder, coming up. We have a force out at third, second, and first, so you want to make sure you're aware of the situation.
And this pitch, we got a strike as runners are off and moving. And immediately I forget to change the camera angle. Dill, if you're watching at home, you're missed, buddy. And did they call that a strike?
They called that a strike, I believe. And then runners moved up on the stolen base by Hokum.
So we got runners now on second and third. This one, a line drive shot, caught and out as Addison Taylor makes the play. What a nice play there.
Yeah, great job, and heads up enough to attempt to throw it over to Riley to catch the girl a little bit off, but she was able to get back. So great move, great job by Addison there. So it's a situation where you might be able to get out of this.
Here we go here. This is a shot up the left field line. It's foul. And so that'll just be a hard hit strike. And we're back. No balls, 1 strike. So Brooklyn now has an out under her belt. Runner still on second and third here, so she got a chance now to work through this with no damage here. Again, an out on any base. This one popped up off the catcher. Hannah will collect it and throw it back. And now you got some room to play with here. If you're Brooklyn here, you got a no balls, 2 strike count.
Yeah, Brooklyn seems to have found the strike zone, and if she can get a strikeout right here, we can maybe have a chance to get out of this.
Swing, and got just a piece of that one, so it will stay at no balls, 2 strikes. Again, this is the third batter, Lexi Mitchell, and I imagine she bats third for a reason. Here's the next pitch. Swung on, popped up right to the shortstop. Emma Arnold makes the play for out number 2, and now you like where you're at here with 2 outs.
You know, you got 2 outs, runners on second, third. The plays at first, you have Autumn Kraft, the left fielder, coming up to bat. Brooklyn settling in. Let's see if we can't get a strikeout or put the ball on the ground for an out here.
First pitch right in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Brooklyn now feeling much more comfortable, I imagine, finding that strike zone, and she's working pretty fast here.
Yeah, when Brooklyn gets in a groove, she likes to go quick.
Swing and a miss. Had her chasing after that one. What a nice pitch. It started at the knees and just kind of fell right out of the strike zone. Unhittable pitch.
Yeah. You know, that was a great job by Hannah because it was a low ball. You didn't want to get that ball getting past as we have a ball here. But,
Man.
you know, great job by the catcher, able to keep the ball in front of her.
Yeah, and that pitch just off the outside. I really like that pitch. Try to get her to chase. Don't give nothing easy up here. This pitch is in the dirt. Another chase pitch there as runners will stay at second and third. Again, 2 outs in the inning here. So a chance for Morton to get out of this, escape this with no damage as it's Harlan stepping in, swing. That one fouled up off the cage. So it remains 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Runners at second and third. We're in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, it's actually Kraft. Harlan popped up to second, but you know, Kraft is the 5th hitter, which is normally the meat of your order. And look at Brooklyn.
There it is, strike 3 for the third out of the inning. And we'll take a quick break. After half inning, it is 0-0. Panthers coming up to bat. We'll be right back. This is WVRC Clay County Sports.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast, or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
We are back as the Lady Raiders are taking the field here. And on the mound, who do we have on the mound, Coach?
Well, we have on the mound is Harlan for the Lady Raiders, and she'll be facing Brooklyn Morton, Emma Arnold, and Hannah Gandy, top of the order, 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the first.
All right, and you'd like to see, you know, it was last scrimmage, the Panthers had a lot of hits, racked up a lot of hits, just couldn't plate any runs.
Right, we had 9 hits if my memory is correct in the game, but we only had 1 run, and you know the bottom of the order didn't get anything, but everybody 1 through 7, I believe, had, or 1 through 6, I believe, had a hit the other night. So you know maybe, you know, with another 3 or 4 days of practice, seeing the ball in the cage. Maybe get a chance to get these bats working and getting the base runners over. So, and what a job by Brooklyn there at the top of that first inning to get. She got herself in some hot water, but she got herself right out of it. So good job to her and the defense.
Well, a sign of a good player. Again, yeah, you're right. When you throw 8 straight pitches out of the strike zone to start the game, that's a tough way to start. And I know a lot of players probably wouldn't be able to recover from that. She does nicely, doesn't give up any runs, hasn't given up a hit yet either. And she'll step up here to the plate.
If I was standing down there somewhere, I would have probably hollered, "Brooklyn, Irene," and she would have looked right at me and maybe give me a little smile and probably did just exactly what she just done.
Well, let's see if she can't help her case out here as Harlan's pitch is, there's a line drive right up center field for a base hit, and immediately Morton gets a single. How about that?
Yeah, what a great job. Let's look for Brooklyn to get going early here on running, see if Emma can get hit behind her and maybe get her over to second and get a runner in scoring position.
What a start for Morton as she was up ready to hit the first thing she saw that she could handle. Now Arnold will step in here looking to help her case, swing and a miss. That pitch a little high. That will be strike 1, and Arnold will step back in. Arnold, if you remember from the last scrimmage, she is looking for something to hit early in the count.
Yes.
That one's high. Morton's going to take off here, and she's going to get in there safely to second base. So immediately you got a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. So it was Roane County couldn't plate those runs. Let's see if the Panthers can make things a little different here and get an early lead. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball, 2-1. Good patience there by Emma to let that one go, as she had no chance of hitting that one, and she's ahead 2-1.
Yeah, Brooklyn, ball hit on the ground in front of her, she can stay because there's no force, but if the ball's hit behind her towards first or second, she'll be digging towards third.
Yep, and how about that camera work from Jeremy getting that foul ball in? Nice job, Jeremy. We appreciate his work. And it's 2-2 now. Emma's you got to protect that strike zone here. She hits this one. It's a pop-up right to the catcher, the outmade. Got a little bit under that one for out number 1, and that'll be 1 out.
Yeah, Brooklyn smartly retreated back to second base, ball in the air. Make sure she don't want to get caught off there, and that'll bring up Hannah Gandy, number 13.
Hannah moving up in the lineup. She batted down in the lower, maybe 6th the last time, and she immediately hits one foul over the left side here right in front of us for an early strike. She's down 0-1. But, Hannah was very active in the batter's box last game and was also very active on the bases because she reached base a lot.
Yeah, she had her lone RBI in that last contest, so – I look for her to put the ball into play right here and see if we can make something happen. Brooklyn, as a base runner, she may want to read that pitcher, and when she sees that ball going towards the ground, a lot of the times you can take off and you'll end up beating that play over to second.
That pitch high for another ball, 2-1. And we were able to zoom the camera out a little bit. That's a perfect shot of that runner there. You're able to see her take off there, hopefully, as this pitch is again high. So now Gandy is ahead 3-1 in the count, 1 away here in the bottom of the first, as the Panthers trying to play to run here early on and work with a lead. We'll see if Hannah's patient here. This one hit foul off the back of the cage, and now it's 3-2. So you got a full count here, 1 away. Looking for smart base running out of Morton here. So if you're Hannah, just put something in play, give your runner a chance to advance, and maybe you find yourself on first base with an RBI. This one hit again, foul off the cage.
Hannah has some good cuts at this. She's seeing the ball well, so I look for her to, whether it's this at bat or the next at bat, to put the ball in play and hit it hard.
Here's the pitch now from Harlan, and that's high and away for ball 4. So the Panthers now have their own 2 base runners here on first and second with 1 away. And who we got coming up?
We have the person we want coming up. We have Riley Murphy coming up, and Riley is one of the harder hitters on this team. I've watched her for a handful of years. Riley probably going to bat over 5, maybe even 600 in the year. She'll be our lead our team in RBIs, and she may pick up 2 right here.
She's patient enough to let this one go by now, and Harlan having her own issues. As that sun goes down, it does get significantly cooler out here. I wonder if that affects the girls or not in any way.
Well, I'm sure it does, especially as they're waiting on the ball to be hit to them. But, they're used to it. They've been practicing in it. I have a feeling, there's no wind, so that's a good thing. So I have a feeling the temperatures won't be too big of an issue in this game.
2-0 now. Harlan having her own issues finding the strike zone here early, as Murphy has a chance to be patient. She swings and takes a good cut, just unable to connect on that one. And it is now 2 balls and 1 strike. But Murphy still ahead in the count here, and she can really mash a softball. I've seen it several times in practice.
Yeah, I've seen it up close. I've been there rooting for her in the dugout to hit it, and normally she does. Very, very, very good to stay away from a strikeout. She always seems to put the ball in play.
Well, she's ahead 3-1 here. She's got the pick of the litter this time, and she hits that one. It's a ground ball to short. This could be trouble. There's one out at second, but Murphy beats the throw at first, so she does stay out of the double play. Gandy out at second. And so we're going to have runners on the corners.
Yeah, so, she put the ball in play. had a chance there, but a good job by Hokum, who's a very good defensive shortstop. Hokum is the younger sister of Mahaley Nicholson. If you remember her, she's now playing ball up at Concord. Or no, she's at Fairmont State. She was at Concord her freshman year, but she's at Fairmont State this year.
So with 2 outs now, the batter, who is this, Addison Taylor now?
Addison Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor down a strike as she fouled that one off. She'll wait on the second pitch, swing and a miss as Riley will take second base. Murphy advancing on that one, really no throw. They didn't even look at a throw that time, and so it's going to be second and third now. So we're right where Roane County was. Let's see if we can't do something with it here. Here's the pitch. Swing, fouled off from behind the plate. So Taylor stays alive. She's down, no balls, 2 strikes in the count. And, boy, wouldn't it be nice to get a base knock here. You'd probably score 2.
Yeah, she was a little late on that, but she was able to get a piece of it to keep herself alive.
Here is Taylor now. The pitch, swing, hits that one. It's going to drop in. 1 run will score. And they'll have to hold Murphy at third, but advancing to second on the throw is Addison Taylor. And just like that, Taylor picks up an RBI hit, and the Panthers lead 1-0. How about that?
Yeah, the great job by Addison, and a great job of going to taking second base on the throw. So good heady base run.
And there's a hit to shortstop. It's going to get through. Another run will score. Here comes Taylor around the third base. She will score. And safely at first was Parker. Now she's going to advance to second on the throw. Slides in safely. It's 3-0, Lady Panthers. How about that?
Do we have a replay on that, Al? I didn't see if it was a clean hit.
I missed the replay, although I think that's going to be an error. It got through. Daggone, I missed the replay. I got to get on that deal. Shoot me a message in the comments or a text. How do you get the replay? I can't remember what the hotkey was. But now we have, as we get reset here, it's 3-0, still 2 outs. Runner now on second base, and the batter is, who we got, Coach?
We have...
Is it Roxy?
Roxy, yes, Roxy Schoolcraft.
And Roxy, another 9th grader, she takes that pitch for a ball. It's 2-0, so she's working ahead in the count. So Taylor and Parker now some early RBIs for the Panthers, as this ball is hit right to the first baseman who makes that catch, and that is how the inning ends. But the Panthers doing some early damage here. It's 3-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this.
Spin into the season with Marty's Merry Spin at Go Mart. Find the Marty's Merry Spin display in store and scan the QR code to win big. You could score a $1,000 Go Mart gift card, a $500 shopping spree, or a $500 charity donation to spread some serious cheer. Plus, unwrapped sweet treats like Snickers, Starburst, Skittles, and M&Ms. So don't just walk into the holidays, spin into them. Head to Go Mart, find Marty's Merry Spin, and let the merry winning begin.
Welcome back here. The Panthers coming out to take the field, top of the second inning, and it is 3-0. How about that? Panthers stringing together. We got 2 hits now, and we'll give an error to the shortstop on that last one. But, again, nice piece of hitting there for Parker, for Taylor, and that's what you like to see.
Yeah, great job. The other day we had 1 run on 9 hits, and in that inning, we had 3 runs on 2 hits. So, just a different
way the game works.
Yep. This coming up this inning, we have number 21, Chloe May, and batting second this inning will be, is it Thanabar?
I think. That's what we'll call it anyways. Morton right back at it and puts it in there for another strike, 0-1. And Morton, once she has settled down, she got that first out, and it's almost like the nerves just kind of settled, and she said, all right, I got this. There's a good pitch, just a little low, though, and outside for a ball. 1-1 the count here. Nobody on. We're in the bottom or the top of the second inning here at Bradley Field. Here's the pitch. That one just a little high. Good job by Thanabar there to take that pitch, because I know a lot of times those pitches come in high, and to the viewer, you know it's not a strike, but when you're standing back there waiting for that pitch, it looks good, comes in high, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, that's I don't know if she throws a rise ball, but, you know, it looks like a rise ball where the ball comes in, like you said, and it just tails up.
Yep, and it comes right. You can see it better when it's a little high. She fouls that last pitch off, and so it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Morton's got her right where she needs her. Down 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that one way up out of the zone. That one got away from Brooklyn a little bit. Maybe the release was a little late on that one, and so it will be
a full count.
A full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch from Taylor, or Morton rather. That one a little low, and so that's going to be ball 4. And just like that, you got a base runner.
Yeah, you know, Brooklyn, she's going to be mad at herself not able to locate the strike zone early in this game. I have a feeling she'll, pitch a couple innings in this scrimmage and then hand it over to either Murphy or Parker. So she'll get it. We have Thanabar here.
That one hit right back to Morton. She picks it up, throws it over to first for the out. Nice recovery there for the first out of the inning. And the runner will advance to second base, but that's a tough play sometimes, coming off that mound, making that play and going back the other way with it. Morton did a good job.
Yeah, she had plenty of time. She took her time. She picked up the ball and fired a nice ball to Allison over at first base. That'll bring up Addison Spencer, the catcher for Roane County.
And, we're missing Dill, Coach. We didn't even mention it as this pitch is fouled off. We had a chance for a triple play in the top of that first inning, and we never even talked about that.
Yeah, and Dill's always on top of things. You know, big shoes to fill here for me today. I'm a little intimidated.
Well, you should be, but you're doing a good job.
All right. Well, Dill is one of a kind.
Yes. And I don't know how he runs this computer so well.
I have no idea. I'm watching you, and I'm getting lost in my thoughts because I'm watching you do that, and I'm like, I'm watching you more than I am the game.
Yes. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes here. So Morton ahead now with 1 out in the inning. And she will get set, and the pitch, swing, and fouled back again. That was a really good pitch right there as, who was this again, Spencer?
Spencer, yeah.
Yeah, she fouled that one straight back. Couldn't really do much with it. I think it would have been an easy ground ball had it been fair. Here's the pitch. That one hit. It's a soft liner into center field. It will find a hole. The throw coming in and goes right to the catcher as the runner will hold at third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Raiders, and it's second and third now with 1 out. Nice piece of hitting there by Spencer.
Yeah, what you'd like to do ideally there for Parker is come up and fire that ball on a rope to Brooklyn as a cutoff man, and then maybe save the runner Spencer from jumping over to second.
Here's the pitch now, and this is the right fielder. Is this Sampson?
Sampson. Sienna Sampson coming up with a chance to play 2 runs here in the top of the second inning.
Yep, and she'll look at the next pitch here. It's swung on and missed. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Sampson.
Yeah, you'd like to get an out right here, the 9-hitter in the hole, and turn it back over to the top of the order with only 1 out. With base runners on. So very important batter here for Brooklyn.
Yeah, you're right. You do. You don't want to load the bases up for that leadoff hitter, Harlan, because she can't handle the bat. There's a good pitch, just a little low. Don't get that call there. And so it's 3-1. This could be a very important pitch here for Morton. You'd love to get something here easy so you don't risk loading them up, but that's not going to do it. So we're going to
she'll have to battle out of this with Marissa Hokum coming up to with 1 out and bases loaded. Probably one of their top players on their roster, shortstop, leadoff hitter. That's a good thing for Roane County.
Here's Hokum now. That pitch hit hard.
Yeah, I thought it was coming at me. I was about to hit under the table.
Yeah, that one was a shot right at the fence. And so, but look at it this way. It's just a strike. Strike 1.
Just a hard hit strike.
Yep. And
maybe even a little behind Brooklyn.
Yep, here's the next pitch. It caught the corner. I was going to say she is nibbling around those edges there, and she got that one. So it's no balls, 2 strikes here. Now all the pressure goes to Hokum here as she's down 2 strikes. Swings, pops this one up straight away. Back goes Schoolcraft, makes the catch. Runners have to hold, and that's 2 outs in the inning. A nice play there by the second baseman. That's not an easy play to make.
No, very good play by Roxy. She called it out. I seen that, and we have a chance to get out of another jam here with Helbig coming up to the plate.
Here we go, and this pitch away for a ball, 1-0. As Morton trying to work her way out of another jam here, and boy, what confidence that would give her. This pitch is hit, and that's going to sneak through into left field. 1 run will score. Here comes the throw. It goes all the way to first, so another run will score. So a 2-run single for Helbig. Now we've got a runner coming home again. Play at the plate. Out of there!
Oh, man, we'd have to have a replay to get the official scoring, but great job, Lady Panthers, to be able to knock that run down at home plate and save it and get out of the inning.
Yes, and I'm going to figure out this replay here at some point, but the Panthers get out of the inning, and I believe 2 runs scored there, so it's going to be 3-2 when we come back. It'll be the bottom of the second inning. Let's take a break. We'll be right back right after this. Thanks for joining us. This is Lady Panther Softball on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components. Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
All right, we are back, and Dill on the save one more time as he does. We do have replay. I just got to remember to make sure to activate it.
Okay.
I'll do the best I can.
What I could do, that was 7-2, 4-2 for the put out at home plate. So that'll bring us to the bottom of the second inning, and due up for Clay is Laney Sears, the left fielder, Lily Nichols, the right fielder, Brooklyn Morton back to the top of the order. So we got Laney Sears here, number 7, the left fielder. Number 11, the left fielder.
Yeah, here comes Laney, another freshman, a really good athlete. You heard her name a lot on the basketball floor. As she'll stand in here and takes a ball on the ground. I guess you can say in the dirt. One of these days I'll figure that out.
Yeah, in the turf.
In the turf.
Into the ground.
So Harlan working from behind the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch outside. So 2-0 now to Sears as Harlan and Morton, 2 really good pitchers, good athletes, having a little trouble finding the strike zone, but that's probably par for the course this early in the season. This is just a scrimmage.
Yeah, and, probably only the first time they're actually seeing live batters.
Yep, swing and a miss. Laney took a cut at that one. And you'd like her to be a little more patient there. Harlan having a difficult time finding the strike zone, and that one probably a ball. But Sears going to take a cut at it. Here's the next pitch. She fouls that one off right over into the parking lot, into my windshield probably.
Right, and Jeremy with an
the camera work has been excellent tonight.
Yeah, this cameraman, he may end up at Metro News or something if we're not careful.
Well, I hope they don't find out about him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, we'll quit mentioning his name.
Yeah. Here's the pitch to Sears. Now that one low and in the turf again. So we got a full count here as Sears leads this inning off in the bottom of the second. Panthers leading 3-2 here early in this scrimmage matchup. Joplin Harlan on the mound now. She'll wind and pitch, throws it in the dirt. And that's ball 4. So good job by Sears there in the 8-hole as she draws a walk. And that'll bring up Lily Nichols, who will bat right-handed. And I would love to see this young lady get a hit. I'm sure you would more than any of us, Coach.
Absolutely.
But,
what I'd like to see her do is hit behind the runner to advance the runner first and foremost.
Swing, took a good cut at that one, just missed it. No balls and a strike. I have Lily in class, and she wants nothing but to succeed. I would love to see that right here. She'll stand in. That pitch swung on and missed. So Sears back to first base, and it's no balls, 2 strikes here. But Harlan filling up that strike zone this time here.
You know, Lily's issue is she doesn't see the ball all the way to the bat sometimes.
How about that? High into right field, caught, as does make nice contact there. It is so hard to get that on our camera from where we're at, but put it in play over to the right side. Unfortunately, didn't give that runner a chance to advance, but it has to help her feel good about putting that ball in play a little bit.
Yeah, she had good contact on it. Another good job by Lainey Sears not to get caught off first, get back, gives turn it over to the top of the order.
And Sears going to take off, and she's going to be out. She tried to take second there and did not make it. So it is no ball or 1 ball, no strikes, and that is going to be out number 2. So Brooklyn Morton now becomes a 2-out batter.
Yeah, Spencer came up firing to second. I'm not sure if that was a delayed steal because the ball was into the ground, but we got caught out at second. Brings up Brooklyn Morton top of the order. Brooklyn had a sharp hit right up the middle for a single in her first at bat.
Yep, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. That ball hit, and it's going to go into center field. Caught! Oh, my. Good contact again. The center fielder, I thought she was going to misplay it for a moment, but she doesn't. Makes the catch. That's out number 3. We'll take a break. We'll be right back as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Panthers lead 3-2 on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
We are back as we head to the top of the 3rd. It is the Lady Panthers 3, the Lady Raiders 2, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here, Coach. You were correct.
Yeah, I figure with a scrimmage, you want to get all your girls' work out there. So we'll have, looks like Layla coming in to play. Coming in to pitch, and it looks like we made some changes out into the outfield. I can't see who.
It looks like Brooklyn's going to be in center. That's Chloe 9 out in left, and Cammie Williams will play right field.
So what will have to happen here is we don't know if Chloe came in the 8-hole or the 9-hole. For her or Cammie, they replace Sears and Nichols. So we'll just have to figure it out. And then who did we move to short? Or not short, center?
Brooklyn. She just, okay. I think Brooklyn and Layla just traded spots out there from center to pitcher. One came in, one went out.
So pretty good outing for Brooklyn. She had 2 innings, 1K, 4 walks. That's something she definitely wants to limit. 2 hits, 2 runs. 2 earned runs, but more importantly, she battled back in both innings to get out of it with limited damage.
Yes, as Parker goes to work and immediately throws in a strike. It's fouled back for no balls and a strike count. And Parker pitched 2 pretty good innings in the last scrimmage as well. So I imagine she was excited to get right back out there on the mound and throw some strikes early.
Lexi Mitchell lined out to Addison last at bat.
That pitch hit high into right field, caught. Williams makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Williams what a great play. She had a good read on the ball. She was ready to go on contact, so great play by Cammie Williams out there in right field. So that'll bring up Harlan, who popped up to the shortstop the last time with 2 runners on and 1 out, so she'll step in to face Parker.
Yeah, that pitch low for ball 1 here, and Cammie, nice play there. You come in immediately, get a ball hit to you. Good to see her make the play. Now here's Parker working behind 0-1. That ball hit hard right to the third baseman. She comes up with it, but the throw not in time. And let's try a little replay. How about this, Coach? Check this replay out. There's the shot. A nice play there. Oh, we may have to fix that.
Yeah, it needs to be a little
Doesn't
longer.
quite go long enough.
So we have Kraft coming up in the 5-hole here. She struck out looking her first at bat.
This pitch in there for a strike, as I'm not getting the scoreboard ready like I need to here. So there is 1 out in the inning, and we got a runner on first base. And
Kraft up to bat.
Kraft is up to bat, down a strike in the count. She fouls this one back, so it's no balls, 2 strikes now to Kraft. And it's Harlan on first base.
Yeah, Parker's come in. She's found the strike zone early. You got to like that. They have put the bat on the ball, but that's okay. You know, you let them put the bat on the ball and let the defense make the plays behind you.
Here's the pitch from Parker. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got her swinging. So good job there by Parker for out number 2. And now, man, that really helps. Getting that second out is so big.
Yeah, it relaxes you. You know that the automatic play is to first, even though you do have a force out at second. This is Chloe May coming to bat. She walked her first at bat.
Parker's pitch in there for strike 1. Good pitch. In on the hands. It would really be hard for May to do anything with that. Right on that inside corner. Good pitch.
Yeah, you can hear the catcher's mitt pop.
This ball hit right down the line. I think that's going to be foul. And indeed it is a foul ball, so it's no balls, 2 strikes. But again, another good play over there by Riley Murphy. She does a lot of things good, it looks like.
Yeah, Riley, one of our top players. She's gonna be in contention for some All-State honors. Maybe not this year, but definitely before her career is over here at Clay.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Layla, and hits her right in the thigh, and that one hurt.
Yeah, that's not what Layla wanted. You know, she was up in the count, but you know, a hit batsman, that'll bring up Thanabar with runners on first and second. Thanabar grounded out to Brooklyn on a nice play in the second inning, it looks like.
Yep, and I told Layla sometimes it's good to be effectively wild because they don't know where that pitch is coming, but maybe she shouldn't have listened to me in that one.
Right. And Layla, you know, she normally doesn't do that a lot. She doesn't hit a lot of batsmen, but she has a lot of speed. So they were checking on, who was that, May. They were checking on May. Make sure she's okay. Layla's got some speed to her, so that probably stung a little.
Yeah, I was going to say, she'll have a nice bruise on that thigh tomorrow morning, I'm sure. Be a little sore for a few days. All right, is this Thanabar here? She steps in. She hits one right up the middle for a base hit to center. 1 run will score. No, the throw to the plate cut off by Gandy. And it is a RBI single for Thanabar, and we are all tied.
Yeah, what a nice hard hit for her. She has to like that. Brooklyn came up firing. Hannah done a good job cutting it off, limiting the runners to first and second. So, you know, just a good hard hit for them. Nothing wrong. That'll bring up Spencer, who also had a hit in the second inning.
All right, so all tied up. Here's the pitch. That ball popped up, foul. It landed foul. I thought Addison Taylor was going to be able to make a play on that, but it dropped pretty quickly. And so it's just a strike, 0-1 now. 3-3 is our score as we're in the top of the 3rd inning here at Bradley Field. Panthers and the Raiders in a preseason scrimmage, and what was originally slated to be the season opener. That one hit hard into center. It's going to fall for a hit. And around third and holding right there. Good job there by Morton to get that one in quickly and keeping a run from scoring. But it does load the bases now, and now you've got a jam here. You were 1 out. You were 2 outs and 1 runner on and down to their last strike, and suddenly the bases are loaded here.
For Sienna Sampson.
Sampson right back at the plate. She takes a step back, but it's a strike anyways on that inside corner for strike number 1.
And I will point something out here, Al's, for viewers over in Roane County. We may not know if a player has come in, so it's hard to see her number, but it does look like number 3, Sampson.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it is hard to tell who's coming in. But 1 ball, 1 strike now. Sampson down, evens the count up. Here's the pitch. It's a little high for ball number 2. And so
nowhere to put her here.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough. And you got to bear down here if you're Layla, because you got no open bases. They're all loaded up. And this pitch is inside and low. So now you've got 3 balls and a strike. We are tied. And you would love to see your throw one in there and get a strike here, and or even something soft that you can do something with defensively here. But we'll see what happens. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off, and so you get to 3-2. And as you know, Coach, runners will be moving, right?
Yep, runners will be moving. Full count, 2 outs. They have no reason not to be moving, so they'll be moving. Don't get distracted, Layla, by that, and just go out there and fire one.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be inside for a ball. So we're going to bring a runner across here, and they'll remain loaded as Roane County will take the lead 4-3. But you're all right if you're the Panthers. You've been hitting the ball well here. No reason to think that should be too much of a struggle to overcome. Let's just get an out here and not dig ourselves a hole any further than we already have.
This will bring up Hokum.
And there's a swing and a miss. Nice job.
Same situation. You know, we just need to get an out anywhere. There's a force play anywhere for the 3rd out of the inning.
No balls and a strike here for Parker as she sets and deals. Swing, and it's fouled off down the right field line here, right at the first baseman. So here you go. You got no balls, 2 strikes. Don't have to throw anything right down the middle if you don't want, but you would love to get a decision here. And you definitely don't want to find yourself at 3-2 again, because those runners will be moving. That's a scary situation. So let's see if you can't get something here. Maybe get her to chase. Inside, nice thought there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now, as Parker desperately trying to get this out here to keep this thing minimized at 1 run. She will deal, and inside again. So it's 2-2, and here's the pitch. You definitely, if I'm not mistaken, you want a decision on this pitch.
Yeah, you'd like to see her, you know, even if she fouls it off, but you want to get some decision on this play for sure.
Here's the pitch from Parker. There it is. It's popped up. A nice soft pop-up. Caught by Schoolcraft as maybe some communication errors there, but no problem in the end as Schoolcraft makes the catch. That's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd on WVRC. Clay County Sports, Panthers trailing by 1.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the 3rd inning, Coach, and I'm going to get this scoreboard set here. Who we got coming up?
Well, we have Emma Arnold, Hannah Gandy, and Riley Murphy due up at in the bottom of the 3rd with us down 4-2. We gave up 2 unearned runs that inning. Made an error there at third base, or it would have been a 1-2-3 inning. And then they reeled off a hit batsman and then a couple hits. So, we're giving too many free passes on walks so far this inning. They've got on base by 5 walks and 1 hit batter. So we got to limit that, and we will.
Indeed, is this Arnold?
Arnold.
She takes that pitch low in the turf.
Yeah, Arnold popped up to the catcher the last at-bat in the first inning.
So Emma working ahead, 1-0 now. Panthers down a run, 4-3, bottom of the third inning. Here's the next pitch. She hits this one. It's a grounder up the line. This could be trouble, and it is trouble. It's safe.
Yeah.
Emma makes a play there. Just put the ball in play, and good things happen.
I think Emma, that will go down as a hit because she was going to be safe regardless of where the throw connected with the first baseman, and nobody advanced on that. So we got a hit there for Emma.
Yep, here's Gandy now. Gandy takes a pitch as it is a steal and safe. Emma safe in there at second. So she immediately gets to moving and finds herself on second. And so suddenly you've got a runner in scoring position now and Gandy at the plate. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, Emma got a little late jump on that. Fortunate to get in under the tag.
Here's the pitch now. It's high for a ball. 2-0 the count with Gandy. Chance with an RBI here in the bottom of the third. And that's what you love to see when you get yourself down a run. Immediately the next inning, come back. The next half inning, come back, put one on the board yourself.
Emma doing a good – oh, look at here.
Shot to left. Caught by the left fielder. Man, that was a heck of a shot by Gandy. And I know she's disappointed, but my goodness.
Yeah, you as a coach, you love the contact that she was able to put on the ball. Nothing wrong with that. That was just hardly hit directly at somebody. Nice play out there by Kraft.
Yep, I thought I got a replay on that one, but didn't happen. So we got Murphy hits this one into left center, caught for out number 2. And, the Panthers putting that ball in play now, just right at those outfielders. And that's why Roane County is a good ball club. They make the plays in the outfield. You mentioned it earlier how important it is to be able to track down those outfield fly balls.
Yeah, that's actually 3 of our last 4 batters have hit the ball into the outfield that was caught by Roane. So you got to like your defense and the way they set up there.
There's a wild pitch into the dirt, and advancing to third will be Emma. So now you're one base closer, and now the possibilities for scoring from third are endless versus scoring from second. Give yourself a much better chance here.
And Addison had an RBI single in the first inning.
All right, let's see if Addison can do something with it. She hits this one foul. And so it is 1 ball, 1 strike. Let me get caught up here on the scoreboard. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Runner is Emma Arnold at third.
Right here, Emma, even though it's not a force out, she still has to be careful not to take off on a ball hit right at the third baseman. Don't want to get caught off there.
Yeah, especially with Taylor does have some speed down there. She's not slow by any means, so she could beat out a run. You wait till that ball is thrown over there, then maybe you take off. This time Taylor is not swinging, and that's ball 2. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs in the inning. Panthers down a run, 4-3, bottom of the third. Harlan on the mound. She will wind up and pitch, and that one's in the dirt again. So you've got a full count now with 2 down, and this time, any ball in play, Emma will be taking off.
Yeah, ball hit, Emma will be take off, although she doesn't want to get caught over there, unforced, but watch Addison, see if she'll take second here. And she gets an eye on the pitcher and does not. Good at bat by Addison to pick up the walk there. Addison probably will be moving on the first pitch to get over to second for Layla.
Yeah, most of the time they won't throw the ball down to second with a runner on third here. I have seen a few teams cut it off and try to trick that runner. So we'll see if they do that here. And there goes Taylor. She's off to second. No contest that time. It is an early strike. So it is 1-1, or I thought that was a strike. Maybe it was a ball, as this one is a ball. And so let me get caught up here. Our scoreboard says 2-0.
I think it's 2-1.
That's what I thought. So we'll go with 2-1 here. So you got runners on second and third now. 2 outs. Big chance here for Parker. She hits one right back to the pitcher, and Harlan makes a nice play for the out of first base. So you put the ball in play, give yourself a chance. Just doesn't happen this time. So we'll go to the top of the fourth. Lady Panthers trailing 4-3 on WVRC Clay County Sports. We'll be right back.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
Legs Welding, Inc., located in Clay County, West Virginia, has provided high-quality products and services to the vital West Virginia coal mining industry since 1978. Specializing in custom underground mining equipment such as shuttle car bodies, scoops, booms, and components, Legs Welding is fully equipped and capable of performing a variety of your welding and manufacturing needs. We only use American-made steel, and we take pride in our solid, strong American craftsmanship. Legs Welding, Inc., 304-587-4335. Proud to support the students and athletes of Clay County.
We are back here, Bradley Field, as the Panthers come out to take the field. Remaining in the game on the mound is Layla Parker, and looks like no defensive changes. And for the Lady Raiders, it is, let me get caught up here, as this first pitch is in their swing and a miss, strike one. It's going to be the second hitter. Is that Helbig? Number 2, correction, I'm sorry. So that is... yeah, that's Helbig. She's number 2 and bats second. So this pitch, a ball. So Helbig will step in here, I believe, as Coach checks back in here. Coach, you'll have to get me caught up here. I can't see who that is batting. I think it's Helbig, but I'm not sure. It is pitched down and in for a ball, so it's 2-1. Is this Helbig?
This is Helbig, as long as they haven't made any switches.
Nope. We got Tyler back there helping me. He did say it was number 2, so... this pitch popped up right into the outfield, and it's going to drop. And Helbig will be safe on first. Yeah, that was a tough play over there that time. And we do have, so maybe because it's a scrimmage you can do this, Coach, but I know we had Cammie Williams back out in right field, and I believe, or maybe she was out there last
she was out
inning.
There
That's right.
inning,
Never mind. So, all right, so that's going to be an error, our first error of the game, and that will bring up the third hitter. Oh, right on top of that car.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's not mine.
So this should be Lexi Mitchell.
Yeah, this is Mitchell. Okay, here we go. So she's ahead, or she's behind in the count, I should say. No balls and a strike as Parker remains in the game. This pitch high. The throw down to first, not in time, but Hannah Gandy back there behind the plate, always on her toes, ready to make something happen. You got to be aware if you're a base runner with Gandy behind the plate.
You know, Hannah's a talented young player. Here she goes again.
Throws it right down there, and that runner must be getting off a little farther than she would like them to get off because she's going to test them. So 2 balls and a strike here for Parker. Let's get a strike in here. That pitch swung on, fouled back. So it'll be 2-2 now with nobody out, runner on first base. Our first error of the game coming there with no outs on that first batter, and you would love to see us maybe roll up a double play here.
Yeah, you know, we have Arnold and Schoolcraft who can sure turn it in the middle.
There is a high pitch for a ball, and so the count is full, 3-2 on
Lexi Mitchell.
Playing center field today. Made a nice catch out there earlier. Let's see what she does here. She hits this one high into right field. Williams over, makes the play. And Helbig will have to stay at first. So good recovery there by Cammie. And now with one out in the inning, the Panthers are back in action here.
Yeah, this is Harlan. She popped up to shortstop, and I gave an error to Harlan to Murphy there at third base back in the second inning. So okay. I have her reaching and scoring on the errors.
I think you're right, as this time the runner down to second. The throw I thought was there, but the runner slides in safely. And so now there'll be a runner in scoring position with one out. And that pitch was a ball, so it's 1-0 the count. One out here, top of the fourth inning. And it is, who is this again, Mitchell?
This is Harlan.
Harlan, that's right. She lines this one to third. What a play!
Wow, there's Riley Murphy one more time, and I hope you got that on replay.
There it was. How about that?
There's another web gem.
Yes, and she made a diving stop over there for the second out of the inning. How about that? And Harlan has to go back to the bench and wondering, what do I got to do to get a hit?
Yeah, and Kraft coming up here, the 5 hitters, she struck out twice, once looking, once swinging. And if you're Parker, a chance to get out of this inning, maybe even with another strikeout.
Yes, she gets a swing and a miss there. This time it's a shot right back to the second baseman. The play made. The throw over to first. Not in time. Tough one. That was like a soft liner there.
Yeah, I didn't know if we was going to have, runner interference right there, but apparently not. So Kraft will get on with a little loop single, and that'll bring up May, who's walked and got hit in the thigh on the last at bat.
Yeah, this is kind of where the things went south for the Lady Panthers. They had themselves in a really good spot. That last hit, that ball just kind of died.
Mm-hmm. Hit off the end of the bat. Oh, and May hit her again.
I think it did.
Oh, my heavens. May is probably saying, let's get out of this place.
Yeah, so that'll load them up, and she'll walk down. She's going to be sore. That left leg of hers,
taking a beating, that's for sure.
So she'll be limping around at school tomorrow on a Friday. But she'll head down to first. You won't hear any complaints from her. And now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. We've seen this story before, and this is
Thanabar, who had a hard hit to center field last time.
Here is Thanabar now. The pitch from Parker inside for a ball. Gandy throws down to third, not in time.
I liked how we were backing up the throws right there. Good job doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, being aware is so important in this game. Easy to fall asleep sometimes, believe it or not, in the field. Here's Parker now, the line and the pitch, swing and a miss. And she had that ball rising, and Thanabar thought she liked it but could not catch up with it, way too high. 1-1.
If I'm Parker, I just want to throw the ball as hard as I can right down the middle of the plate.
There it is, inside corner for a strike. Gandy again testing that runner and testing my skills to change the camera view. Can't get the runner, though, so she's safe. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. A chance for Parker to work out of this inning now with no damage. Let's see if she can do it inside. I like the idea. It's inside for 2-2. There goes the runner. Now the throw to home. Now they've got her caught up here. Got her run down. Just execute it, ladies. Let her get to where she needs to. And she's still in that run down. And now Murphy's going to chase her down. She's out of the baseline. Out. Track that one, Coach.
Well, 2-5, and then some other stuff for the out.
All right, we'll try to get caught up. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Panthers trailing 4-3 on WVRC, Clay County Sports.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. NMLS. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
We are back here as the Lady Raiders take the field, and Coach Nichols is over here trying to tally up to make sure we have the right our scoreboard is correct as far as the hits and errors, so he's going to work on that. And it looks like Harlan will come back out on the mound, and she'll be the pitcher. I don't see a ton of changes here. It looks like Thanabar remains at first base. Let's see. That is Helbig is still at second base. Trying to see if there's any changes, Coach. First and second remain the same. Looks like the shortstop is number 5. That is still Hokum. That's correct. And over on third base is 21. That's Chloe May. She remains the same. So I think everything is still the same for the Lady Raiders. No subs as far as I can tell. And Thanabar will be the batter when we come back because a mess up in base running there for the Lady Raiders ended up costing them that third out. And I believe we have Roxy Schoolcraft, the freshman, going to come up to the plate. What's she done so far?
Roxy has lined out to the first baseman.
Yeah, I remember she hit a ball decent the last time. She'll stand in here, and she immediately makes some contact. It's foul off the back of the cage. No balls and a strike. And Schoolcraft, a good athlete, another good player, played volleyball this year. And started off playing JV, as you would expect a freshman to do, and even into their sophomore season. But she worked her way into the varsity level pretty quickly in the season. So no surprise to see her out here on the varsity level for softball. And she takes a ball. It's 1-1 now, the count. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Panthers trying to take the lead. Here's the pitch from Harlan. That pitch taken high for a ball. It's 2-1. Roxy working ahead now in the count, trying to find a pitch she can handle and make contact, put it in play. And if you put the ball in play, good things happen no matter what level you are playing. Here's the pitch, and that one way up high. So suddenly Harlan having a little trouble here finding the strike zone. Be patient if you're Roxy. If you see a pitch you can hit and you can handle, swing at it, put a good hit on it.
Yeah, 3-1 count, definitely her favor.
There's a little looper, just got under it a little bit, and that ball caught at the second base bag, and that was Helbig making the play. So that little pop out means the one out batter is Chloe 9.
Chloe 9. Chloe came in for Lainey Sears earlier in the game, so this will be her first at bat of the day.
Here is Chloe now stepping in, another right-handed batter, takes a pitch high for a ball, 1-0. Chloe, another freshman. Would love to see her make some contact here, and just for confidence level for all these girls, putting the ball in play has to do something for your psyche. That time she swings, just gets a piece of it, misses it. 1-1 the count as we are one out in the bottom of the fourth. Do we have 3 hits, Coach? Was you able to figure that out?
I have us down for 3 hits. I have them down for 6 hits.
I don't think I've been counting the hits, so I'll update that. So they've got 4 runs on 6 hits and an error. We've got 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors.
Correct.
If that's correct. So 2-1 the count, 2-9. Harlan throws that one in again, another pitch high, so it's 3-1. You've got yourself in a pretty good position here if you're Chloe. Now just relax, take a good swing on a strike if you get one, and make something happen.
Yeah, 3-1, you may even give the take sign here.
And it looks like that's what happened, and she took anyways, and that's going to be ball 4. So we have a base runner now with 1 out.
Yeah, that'll bring up Cammie Williams.
Williams will step in here, made a couple nice plays in the outfield.
Williams came in for Lily in the, bottom of the second inning. So this is her first at bat. Chloe a little far off.
Yes, she very aggressive on the base paths, and if Hannah was back there behind the plate, she'd be thrown down there for sure.
If Hannah was back there, that ball was coming to first base 100 mile an hour.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's popped up.
Heads up.
Top of the dugout and harmlessly on the outer walkway.
You know,
1-1.
I've been thinking now, I think maybe our batters are a little too far up in the box sometimes because we seem to be a little late even though we're making contact.
Yeah, that's definitely something that would probably help. That pitch couldn't find the strike zone, 2-1. But, yeah, if you're scoot back in the box, give yourself a little bit of extra time there to catch up to those pitches, and it might help you line it out. Swing and a miss. That one a little high in the strike zone. Cammie couldn't reach it, and so it's 2-2 now. Here in the bottom of the fourth, runner is Chloe Nine on first base. You would love to get another runner on and turn this lineup over for Brookie, who is on deck. That pitch low, ball 3, so it's full now with 1 out. And again, Morton on deck, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And
yes.
she won't have any trouble putting the bat on the ball. This pitch swung on and missed, and that's a strikeout. Williams behind on that one. And so a 2-out batter, again, is going to be
Brooklyn Morton. Brooklyn had a single in the first inning and a deep fly ball to center field in the second inning, so she'll be up for the third time.
Let's give it a run here and just put 2 real quick on the board. How about it?
Yeah, I'm for it.
Takes that one inside for a ball. 1-0, so she's got a hitter's count here to work with. She'll step back in the box after one practice swing. Lets the umpire know she is ready to roll, and here we go. The pitch from Harlan. High again, 2-0 now. So the count favoring the hitters here in the bottom of the fourth for the Lady Panthers. They haven't been able to do much since they got 3 early ones. Let's see if they can't come away and find a way to get some runs here. The pitch way up high. I'm not a softball expert, but it seems to me maybe that ball's coming out of the hand of Harlan a little bit late.
A little bit late, and if you notice, Brooklyn is back in the box a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. She stands way back in the back, gives herself an extra little bit of time to diagnose that pitch, and it pays off for her because she gets a walk. And so now we've got runners on first and second, and this is Emma Arnold. And you know Emma, if she sees a pitch she can handle, she is going to put a swing on it early, not waiting around.
So here in this inning, I've noticed that Harlan is starting to labor a little bit, not finding the strike zone. Maybe she's getting a little tired, so good opportunity to pounce on this.
Yeah, let's do something here before there's any kind of substitute. Harlan throws a strike there. This time the ball hit up to the second baseman. It's bobbled, and nobody is going to be able to make a play, and we've got them loaded up.
Yeah, we'll give an E6 right there. Just coming over to try to make a play, didn't quite get it. She's probably ready to step on second for the third out, but she just didn't watch it all the way in. So that'll bring up Hannah Gandy, who hit a ball to fielder's choice. No, she walked the first inning and then hit a shot out into left field.
Yes, Gandy takes that one for a ball. So, down 1 run here. You would love to tie this game, but I would really, I don't mind a walk, but I would love to see Hannah get a chance to put the bat on the ball. And there it is. It's a shot into center, and that center fielder camped under it, thought she was going to miss it for a moment, but she makes the play, and that's how the inning ends with them loaded. The Panthers will head back out on the field for the top of the 5th. It's 4-3. They continue to trail the Lady Raiders here on WVRC Clay County Sports. We will be right back.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
We are back here at Bradley Field, and it looks like we got a pitching change. It is Riley Murphy coming to the plate, and Coach, we got a special guest here. I know you're having trouble. You just do what you need to do there. We got when grandkids enter the scene, everything stops, and that's the way it should be. So we'll get Coach back here in a minute. But Riley Murphy is going to be at the pitcher's mound here for the Panthers, and it looks like Parker will just move over to third. So everything else will stay the same. Parker at third. You got Emma Arnold at shortstop. Second baseman remains Schoolcraft. First baseman Addison Taylor. And you've got a change also. Good heads up spot, Jeremy. It is Kalia Gill is going to play right field. Center field still Brooke, and in left field is Laney. So you've got Gill coming in to play right field, and Murphy coming in to pitch. And I believe we are going to have Thanabar.
Thanabar is back up after the rundown there that was thrown out at home plate. So Thanabar grounded out to Brooklyn and a sharp single up the middle for an RBI.
All right, so Thanabar will she hit the ball hard, so we'll see if we can't I like that she is batting with nobody on here this inning, so we'll see what Riley Murphy can do. And this pitch a little low and inside, and I imagine these Raiders are going to get a little surprised when they see Morton and Parker throw hard, but Riley has a little something extra on that pitch sometimes. And there's a hit right back to Murphy, and she makes it look easy. It is 1-3 for the out.
Riley, we seen her with a web gym over there on third earlier, and nice pickup right there. So one down, that'll bring up Spencer. Spencer's been a problem for us today as she's had 2 hits.
Yep. And swing and a miss as I got a little extra replay of that web gym there. I thought I was getting the last play, but when it came up to Riley's play over at third, I just let it play through. Why not? No balls and a strike after the swing and miss. That pitch a little high for a ball. 1-1 now the count. We're in the top of the 5th inning, so we're now inching our way towards the end of this game. Panthers got to put some runs and runners on base and some runs together here if they want to get back in this thing and get a lead. That pitch fouled off for strike number 2. It's 1-2 now, 1 out in the inning. And Murphy working her way. I imagine she may finish this game off. I don't know. We have anybody else out there that pitches, Coach?
I believe that's it. No, I think Cammie also pitches.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's dropped, so we'll make the throw over to first as I completely missed that camera angle. I'm sorry. As that's out number 2. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
I was just saying Cammie also is a pitcher. You'd ask if we had any other pitchers.
Yeah.
We may want to get these lights on a little bit.
Yes, somebody may want to do that. And
Sampson.
Yep, Sampson's up, and we're not going to be the ones in position to turn those on, so maybe somebody will do that.
Yeah, Sampson's walked both plate appearances.
She will step up here, swing and a miss. So she's down no balls, 2 strikes. If she's going to walk for a third time, she's going to have some work to do here.
Is this number 3, Sampson? That looks like maybe a different number.
It does look like a different number. I can't tell. We'll see what happens. This pitch, ooh, how about that? That's a change of speed.
Change of speeds for sure.
What'd you say, Jerm? 14. So this is Audrey Simmons. So they did make a change. So this pitch in the turf for ball number 2. So Simmons comes in and takes place of Sampson, who was batting in the 9 hole. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In softball, you do get a re-entry like Laney Sears has done this inning.
Okay. And there's strike 3. So a very quick inning. Murphy makes quick work of the Lady Raiders. We'll take a break. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th as you are continuing to watch Lady Panther softball on WVRC Clay County Sports. We will be right back.
Welcome to Biscuit Country, where joy is measured one ladle at a time, where smiles come with a side of gravy, warming the soul. Start your morning at Tudor's Biscuit World with our super breakfast. Or dig into the Big Tater, crispy potatoes topped with eggs and bacon, then crowned with savory gravy. And don't forget the classic, gravy over a biscuit. Welcome to Biscuit Country, where at Tudor's, you're always home.
We're back, Bradley Field, and the Panthers are going to come to the plate. I believe it's going to be Murphy and Taylor. Is that right, Coach?
Murphy, Taylor, and Parker is who is scheduled to come to the plate. Murphy with a fielder's choice in the first inning and a deep shot fly out to the center fielder back-to-back like her and Gandy had back-to-back hits into the outfield in that third inning. So,
yeah, and I believe we have a pitching change.
Oh, do we?
Looks like Helbig is on the mound for the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken. I know that is definitely not Joplin Harlan. That is number 2, Helbig, yes. So she is on the mound, and so
Harlan had a pretty good outing. She had 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 walks. Both of them came in that 2 of them came in that last inning, and she gave up 3 runs, but only 1 of them was earned. She only got 1 strikeout, but, you know, her defense came up money for her all evening.
Number 13 also in the game. That's Madison Smith. And I don't know if they're saving their best player for last, but they do have Hannah Tanner. And I don't know who Hannah Tanner is, but I imagine she is dangerous.
Well,
all over the field.
The Tanners, I believe, were the first settlers.
Well, we settled
in
Spencer. Yeah,
yes.
we went over there under that rock, over there by the old middle school. And we lived there. Samuel, I believe. Samuel Tanner. There's a sign over there that talks about it. Yeah, that was we settled Spencer over there. And then
that was your grandpa, wasn't it?
Yep. And as much as we liked Spencer, we moved over here to greener pastures and Clay.
Yeah.
Must have been what happened.
Yeah, must have been. Yeah, Samuel, he said it's getting a little crowded in this rock. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, and they moved over to Nebo. We just crossed the county line over there.
Yep.
All right, we're back at it, and it is Riley Murphy who came in and pitched a great inning that last inning, and she's going to stand in now. She takes first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
And who is pitching? Helbig?
That is Helbig, yes. Avery Helbig. She was playing second base. I don't know where Harlan went. We'll figure that out in a minute as this pitch is taken for another ball. It's 2-0, and it looks like I'm looking for Joplin Harlan. I don't know. She may have checked out, to be honest with you. I don't see her in the game, and I believe that's probably the second baseman came in when she checked out. That is Madison Smith. So
Smith over at second.
Yes.
Who's at short?
5 would be Holcomb still there. Okay. So 3-0 now. Riley has a chance here. And she draws a walk.
Pitches.
So 4-pitch walk, and I imagine coming in, seems like that's been kind of the thing when a new pitcher comes in, they have a little trouble locating the strike zone early. So good idea there as Riley gets a walk. And now you got a runner on first for Addison. She takes a strike. And you saw the catcher there raise up and threaten to throw to first. Didn't throw to first. Riley was right there in good position. And so here's Taylor now. She will stand in there and take another strike. And, boy, that was a tough one. That was right on that outside corner, clipped the edge of the plate there. You can see a little bit of the plate tonight as you couldn't before. Still not a ton, but it is there. And Taylor hits one up to the second baseman. Smith makes the throw, but not in time. Safe.
There's that speed you were talking about of Addison able to beat that out on a slow hit ball, and she was able to beat it. I think she would have beat it.
Yes.
So that'll put us, Taylor's been on base all 3 times. That'll bring us with Layla, who grounded out to the pitcher the last at bat, but did have what she did the first time. Looked like she...
That's a strike.
Got on fielder's choice, maybe.
Yep. And was that a hit, Coach? Did you give her a hit?
That is
there?
a hit, yes. Okay. I gave her a hit because I think she would have beat it out even with a great throw.
Parker hits one.
That's trouble.
Over. It's going to fall in for a hit. It bounced fair. Murphy around third. She'll hold. I know we got trouble as Taylor rounded second, and now she'll go back, and so the bases are going to be loaded. Maybe got to figure that one out there as Taylor thought Murphy was going to score. Murphy held up at third, and so we have them loaded with nobody out.
Loaded, nobody out. Roxy coming up. She's put the bat on the ball twice. She hasn't been on, but she has made contact.
Yep, and that pitch for a ball. And Sue Jett is watching. She says those are her relatives, so me and Sue must be related too.
Sue Jett, yeah.
I'm
the
not
Jets
sure.
and the Tanners, they go way back to the Rock.
Yeah, I don't know, Sue, but if you're out there, we're probably relatives for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strike, and that is a 1-1 count to Roxy. So with bases loaded, a big-time chance here for Roxy, and this is the kind of chances. That one's high, right off the catcher, or the cage, rather, and right into the catcher's mitt. And who is that playing catcher back there for them? That is Spencer.
Spencer, yeah. Any ball on the ground, you have to be ready to move immediately.
Here's the next pitch. It's high again for ball 3. Nowhere to put Roxy. So with the tying run 90 feet, or is it 60 feet?
60 feet.
60 feet from the plate. It is nowhere to put 3-ball count. Roxy swings, fouls that one off her foot. And now you've got a 3-2 full count here for Schoolcraft.
Any ball in the air, you want to be making sure that you're going to tag up. Any ball on the ground, you have to run.
Here's the pitch. Swinging. Oh, she just missed that one.
She was on it.
Man, she was right there. Good timing. Just maybe got under it a little bit and fouled it straight back. And so she'll stand in again. This is the kind of at-bat that could give you confidence for the season if you're a freshman. And that one high, so a good at-bat for Schoolcraft. That will bring in the tying run, and we are all tied here with nobody out. They remain loaded.
Nobody out. They remain loaded, and Laney Sears will re-enter here in the bottom of the 5th.
All right, so this is Laney now. She swings and misses for strike 1. As Taylor on third, it is Parker on second and Schoolcraft on first. 1 run in here in this inning. No balls and a strike. Sears steps up here. Love to see a hit right here. She swings, hits that one through. It's going to get through. 1 run will score. Around third now, Holding is the runner, but an RB single for Laney Sears. Panthers take the lead, 5-3.
Oh, what a great at-bat for Laney. Probably her first varsity hit for Clay High School, and it was one that put us in the lead. So great job there by Laney Sears. Good base running by the other girls, and that'll bring up Gill.
Kaylee Gill now steps in with them loaded up.
Gill's first at bat today, so good situation here for her to come in and maybe pick up an RBI herself.
Here's Gill standing in now. The pitch high for ball 2 as Panthers looking to add on here. Big inning for Clay County, and it is. Again, we are seeing a new pitcher here swinging a miss for strike 1. 2-1 the count.
Helbig.
Yeah, Helbig coming in a tough situation here. And this is probably what you want as a scrimmage if you're on the Roane County side of things. This is just a scrimmage game, so a chance to get things right. And
if you're Clay, you don't want to take a chance unless you know you can score on a ball that gets by the catcher, so especially with nobody out.
Yep, and Toby Ford watching, he said that Harlan may be catching now as we can't see. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Okay, and Jeremy's telling me that he is right, so Harlan Joplin went to the catcher position.
Oh, the AD over there with
yes,
the eagle eye. I like
up.
that, Coach Ford. Good job with that.
You have officially put Coach K on watch because our AD is going to have to do a better job at keeping up with those things. And how about Kaylee Gill drawing a walk right there?
You know, Kaylee came in. She had a hit in the scrimmage against Calhoun, so she's a hitter, and she comes up and picks up her first varsity RBI.
And so it's 6-4 as coach from Roane County going to come out and talk to Helbig, and I'm sure that's frustrating for her because she has been a really good player, batting second, plays second base, so she's all over the field. This is probably a chance to get some work in for her. So I'm sure he's telling her, just settle down and get an out here. But if you're Clay County, you got to build off this. Man, this feels good to come out here in the bottom of the 5th, late in the game, get a big lead here, score a couple runs. We've got 3 in actually right now, and coming up is Morton. So you got the top of the order.
You want, absolutely. You know, we've put the bat on the ball. You know, we've only struck out once this game, and we've hit a lot of fly balls and hit a lot of hard hit balls. So, a chance for Brooklyn to really separate this game here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Swing and a miss, strike one, and it's 0 and -1, Coach, if you didn't know.
0 and -1, yes.
I'll fix that for you. Here's Morton now. She'll take that ball high. It's 1-1 the count as Morton stands in. Again, you've got runners on all the bases here. You've got it's Arnold and Sears and Schoolcraft. That ball hit right to the third baseman. The turn and the throw to third. Out at third is Sears. Laney is going to have to come back over. 1 run does score. So there you have an RBI for Morton. And
the
so
RBI fielder's choice.
If you're a Panthers fan, you're thinking, all right, another run. If you're a Roane County fan, you're thinking, good, we got an out. That's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's happy. And now it brings up Arnold to the plate. Who scored there for us?
Scored for us was Roxy Schoolcraft.
Schoolcraft, that's correct. So
now I'm not 100% sure if you get an RBI on a fielder's choice after thinking about it for a minute, but we're not Major League Baseball, so we'll just go ahead and give her one.
Runners will move up on that pitch that bounced in the dirt, and so it is 2-0 now. Let me get caught up here as 2-0 the count as Arnold steps in, and I thought you got an RBI, but maybe you don't. That pitch again in the dirt.
We gave her one, so it's an RBI in our book.
Yes, WVRC scoring could be a little different than the official scorebook, but we'll go with what we think is right.
Emma with a chance to come on with 2 runners on, runner on second and third.
Here's the pitch. It's high, so we'll load them up one more time. And now it is a 1 out with bases loaded, and you've got Hannah Gandy.
And Hannah is not going to take anything for granted. She's put the ball in play all 3 times at bat, and I have a feeling she's not here looking for a walk.
Hannah wants to put this ball in play. Let's see what happens. Here's the pitch from Helbig inside in the dirt for ball number 1, 1-0. And Helbig just struggling to find a release point, I believe. Again, I'm not a pitching expert, but it seems like it's high then low. It's that release point, trying to get that just where she needs it and get comfortable early on in the season. That ball smoked.
Just foul.
Just foul. My heavens, I couldn't even find it.
I'd like to see the replay on that. I think it came over the orange bag instead of the white bag.
Yeah, we missed it. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'll get there. She smoked that one. You could probably hear it. I hope you could hear it because I could hear it from where I'm at. It came off that bat hard. That's 1 ball, 1 strike now. It's another pitch that's high, so it's 2-1. 1 out still in the inning. Google says it's an RBI. So, again, Toby Ford coming up big.
Wow.
And,
I'll tell you one thing.
Yes.
Coach Ford is on it. He may want to come over here and help us a little bit.
That would be perfectly okay. With
absolutely.
Drew down at the state tournament, I think he'd probably forgive him for a game or 2 if Roane's playing. I think that'd be fine. And, again, I'm putting Coach RAD, Coach K, on notice over here that he needs to start helping out a little bit more as that pitch is a ball, so we're ball 4. All right, so another run crosses the plate. It's 8-4 now as Gill scores, and you've got, who is this coming up, Murphy?
This will be Murphy.
Oh, watch out. Yeah, she's liable to smoke one. You better keep your head on a swivel, Jeremy. She immediately hits one right at us. And Pat Schoolcraft down there almost made the one-handed jab right out of the air.
I think Coach Michael Parker did catch it, did he not?
Did he catch that thing?
He almost
caught it. He almost caught it, Jeremy says. So,
well,
that was impressive. Pat, I'm sure, as that pitch is hit right up the middle for a hit, 1 run will score. The runners will hold. They'll remain loaded. Another RBI. This time it's Riley Murphy with the hit, and the run batted in. It's 9-4. How about that?
Yeah, what a great job. Murphy, she always hits it hard, and she hit it so hard that our runner from second couldn't score there, so that'll bring up Addison Taylor.
Here's Taylor. That pitch high, and It's ball one, but, man, I'm sure these girls are feeling good right now because they're all putting the ball in play, and that has to do something for your psyche. I've said it a lot of different times here. Just having that feeling of knowing you can put that ball in play against anybody is a really good feeling. As this pitch, again, high for ball two. And if you're Roane County, you're just thinking, get an out, and let's get out of this thing. Again, just a scrimmage game, but we'll take them any way we can get them. That pitch high again for ball three. Nowhere to put Addison.
Yeah, if you're Helbig here, you just got to keep your head up because it is just a scrimmage. She's come in, she's battled, she's thrown strikes. So, if you're Roane, you don't like to see the runs given up in this inning, but you do like to see that she's out there battling.
Another walk, another run will score. Arnold will come in and cross the plate, and it is 10-4. Panthers with a 7 spot in the bottom of the fifth here, so a big inning, and now it's Layla. It doesn't get any easier, and I love this lineup here because it's just right down 1 through 6 is tough.
Yeah, Layla, she had a single and scored in this very inning that we are in, so and she has an RBI on the night, so looking for a chance to do even more damage.
Here's ball hit down the right field line, over to make the play, missed it. It's going to fall in for a hit. Rounding third and scoring is Gandy. Murphy comes in to score. Stand up at second base. On the air is Parker. 2-run score. It's 12-4.
I couldn't tell just because of the angle that we are at if she was able to get a glove on that. So I don't know if that's a hit and an error or if it's just a two-base error.
I'm going to say a two-base error because I think she misjudged it. It looked like from our angle on the screen, she just misjudged it a little bit and couldn't get underneath it. And so that's going to be, man, that's tough for Harlan because, my goodness gracious, she got the, that's not a bad pitch. So this team for Clay County is going to hit the ball, and when you get a chance, you hope to get that out. And it's a tough way to go out because she's going to have to come out here. And it is 12-4. How about that?
Coming in, everybody except for the 8th spot in the order has scored, and that in this inning, I think I have us down for 9 runs in this inning.
We do have 9. You're right.
Yeah, 9 runs in this inning, and that should bring up Roxy Schoolcraft. I'm not sure if they're making a pitching change or if it's just a scrimmage and they're going to say, hey, let's go. And looks like we're just going to stop right there and move on to the next inning.
Yep, and again, Toby back at it on the chat. He says that the facilities look great. Congrats to the kids. And you're right. The facility is beautiful. Mm-hmm. And we've mentioned it before the game, but it is an awesome view we have here and what you're seeing. And what that does is allow the kids to play. It doesn't matter if it rains on Monday. You can play on Monday evening and all that thing. So,
This may be.
Jeremy, pan across there one more time. Let's get a view of the whole field here as you're going to see it. My goodness, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful.
Now 8 after 5 are in the 5th inning. That may be a short game.
All right, so we're going to check here and see. We're going to stay right here as the umpires continue to talk it over. It's an 8-run lead for the Lady Panthers.
Maybe Coach Ford can update us on short game rules.
Yeah.
I believe it's 8 after and 5, which we are in the 5th inning.
Game over? Reset. Okay. So the game does end with 8-run lead, as a shout out to Doug for telling us that. So they're going to start it over, I assume, and play
some more.
Let me see.
Okay, so we may want to take a break out, do some sponsors, and
yeah, let's do that right now. How about it? All right, we'll be right back right after this. We'll get everybody reset. Thanks for watching WVRC Clay County Sports.
Clay Family Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, serving Clay County and the surrounding areas with prompt, reliable service and a family-friendly atmosphere. We are open to serve you weekly. Our hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and we are open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Give us a call at 304-587-2123. Clay Family Pharmacy, proud supporters of all Clay County athletes.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Chino's has 3 sizzling offers for just $9.99 each. Build your own large 3-topping pizza or enjoy a homestyle spaghetti lunch special with that drink. All for only $9.99. And for a limited time, get 2 medium specialty pizzas for just $9.99 each. That's right, a large 3-topping pizza, spaghetti with a drink, or medium specialty pizzas are all just $9.99 each. Chino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, where $9.99 gets you more.
Participating locations are listed at genospizza.com.
All right, folks, we are back, and so here's the situation here. It is a short game. After the rules confirmed, 8-run lead after 5, it is over, or a 13-run lead after 3. Is that what he said, or 15 after 3?
15 after 3, 8 after 5.
So that's a short game, and so by rule, the umpires have to call it. And so I think what's going to happen here is they're going to do some situational things. We may not bring you all that live. I don't know what exactly is going to happen. We probably won't even know, so we're probably going to start packing up. But how about that, a good game? Do we have any rundown here? What's the final tally, Coach? Do you know, or did I ask you too quick?
No, we'll figure it out. I have Brooklyn Morton going 1 for 3. Got on base 3 times, once with a walk, once with the fielder's choice, scored 2 runs. Emma Arnold was 1 for 3 with a stolen base, a walk, and a run scored. Hannah Gandy was 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored, but did put the bat on the ball all her at bats. Riley Murphy looks like she was 1 for 3 with a single, walk, and a retro on the fielder's choice, scored 3 runs. Addison Taylor, 3 for 3, scored 2 runs, had 2 RBIs. Layla Parker was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Roxy Schoolcraft was 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Lainey Sears was 1 for 1 with a walk and RBI. Chloe Nine didn't get an official at bat as she walked. Lily Nichols 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. Cammie Williams 0 for 1. And Gill came in with a RBI walk and a run scored. So I have us down Brooklyn, 2 innings. She did give up 4 walks, but only 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Layla Parker, 2 innings, 1 walk, 4 hits, 1 hit batsman, and a strikeout. Morton also had a strikeout. And Riley Murphy came in, pitched 1 inning, got 2 strikeouts, and if you were doing official numbers, she would have picked up the win in this game.
So, a good evening for the Lady Panthers. You love it. Got to feel good for those girls after a tough first scrimmage against a good Calhoun team. Mm-hmm. They come out with 12 runs, and I think we kind of knew it was possible. We kept talking it up, and I wonder if people who don't know the girls thought, man, they keep talking this team up. Mm-hmm. But that's why, because up and down the lineup, they can all hit the ball. From 1 through 9, really, when those girls come up to the plate, you know they have the ability to put it in play and hit it hard, and it showed tonight. And they've got 3 girls who can go out there consistently and pitch, and 4, really. We've got 3 or 4 girls that can pitch the ball pretty well, so a good night as well. Limited the errors. Yeah. That's always something you got to do when you put the ball in play yourself, and then limit the mistakes on the other end. Good things happen, and so that was pretty good stuff.
Yeah, you know, it looks like for those wondering what's going to happen, it looks like we're just going to resume the scenario with maybe it looks like we still got runners on second, third. So, you know, they stopped the game for legal purposes because of what umpires have to do. But we're just going to come out and just keep playing, it looks like. I think we're going to, or would you say we were going to shut it down?
Yep, I'm going to start packing up a little bit because it's getting a little cold up here, don't you think?
A little chilly, yeah.
And
but
we're not,
do we know the schedule coming up?
So let's look at that here. So next week on the schedule, you've got baseball and softball coming up. But, again, with rain delays, you never know. We'll try to keep everybody updated. But the schedule says we have baseball and softball next Monday. The boys will play against Calhoun, and the girls right here will play against Richwood in a doubleheader. We were going to try to do a baseball game. However, if the weather doesn't cooperate, it's supposed to rain Monday, I believe.
Yeah, and I think they're still working on the field.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can't get a baseball. There's a bunt.
Oh, what a nice job
by
Roxy Schoolcraft there. Laid down a beautiful bunt as we're wrapping this up. But
yes,
Roxy said, I'm not done.
That was a nice bunt. Monday, you've got baseball and softball. And then the next game would be softball is going to Ravenswood on Thursday. The baseball team is home on the 26th. We'll try to bring you that one. And then I'm looking for the next softball game at home. Looks like the 31st. The girls play here against Polka, and the boys are playing Polka up on the hill at Maysville. So we'll keep you updated on that and bring you all the action. Coach, thanks for helping me out tonight. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, we're glad for Dylan, who's been out there and wherever he's at, but giving us some information. And even Coach Ford, what do you think about that? I mean,
we appreciate him helping us out too. Yep, and all the people out there watching. I know
Jeremy.
Jeremy ran the camera for us again, doing a great job, braving the elements, I might add, to be out here. So we appreciate it, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll try to do this again as soon as we possibly can. But for Alan Tanner and Jason Nichols, we do appreciate your support. Thanks. Any last words, Coach?
No, I'm glad that the girls were able to come out there. All three pitchers were able to get a little bit of work. We got to limit the amount of runners we put on by walk, but as soon as that's limited, Roane didn't have but just a handful of hits off of us. And, we continued to put the ball in play, even though Roane's defense was able to get us out on some of those shots. So, much better scrimmage this time around than what we had the first time. So, improvement over the last few days of practice for sure.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks, folks. We appreciate it again. Have a wonderful evening and a happy Friday tomorrow. And we'll see you next time. Right.